the facility will be of enormous value to a large spread of human concern, from agriculture and biotechnology to medicine and public health. It is being accompanied by the Biodiversity Heritage Library, also now launched, which will eventually give free web access to the complete original literature on each of the species. The number of pages to be scanned has been estimated to be as high as 500 million. As Robert Dunn's personality-based historical narratives show, the passion to know every living thing has been part of biology for more than 300 years. Now what remains to be accomplished in this great Linnean enterprise will be multiplied many times over, and most of the life of Earth illuminated during the present century. Introduction. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. William Shakespeare, Hamlet. The idea of writing this book came to me in the middle of the Amazon. My wife was there as a medical anthropologist. I was baggage. We flew on a small plane to a faraway place where we did not speak the local language, did not know the customs, and, more often than not, did not entirely recognize the food. We were often the only ones fully clothed. We were the only ones who did not sleep in a handmade hammock. We were the only ones who complained about the bugs. We could not have felt more foreign. We were Westerners raised on books and computers, highways and cell phones, living in a village without running water or electricity. There was also the small matter, parenthetically, that everyone in town believed that we were a commission sent to lead an indigenous revolution against the Navy. It was easy to go to sleep at the end of the day feeling a little misunderstood. Then one perfect Amazonian evening, with macaws hanging in mid-air and monkeys calling from beyond the village green, we played soccer. I am not good at soccer, but that evening it was wonderful. Everyone knew the rules. We all spoke the same language of passes and shots. We understood one another perfectly. It seemed like a transcendent moment. I was, as photos show, smiling widely. As darkness came over the field and the match ended, our goalie, Juan, walked over to me and, leaning in, said in a matter-of-fact way, "In your home, do you have a moon, too?" So much for transcendence. After I explained to Juan that, yes, we did have a moon, and, yes, it was remarkably similar to his, I felt a sort of awe at the possibilities that existed in his world. In Juan's world, each village could have its own moon. In Juan's world, the unknown and undiscovered was immense and marvelous. The known was a small field in the jungle, the local trees, some bugs, and a livelihood. Juan knew his daily life, and all the rest was conjecture. He had never seen the Andes Mountains, which begin their rise into the clouds just 20 miles south of Juan's home, just beyond the distance Juan could run. Anything was possible. In Western society, we know that Earth has only one moon. We have looked at our planet from every angle and found all of the wildest things left to find. I can, from my computer at home, pull up satellite images of Juan's village. There are no more continents and no more moons to search for, little left to discover. At least it seems that way. Yet as I thought about Juan's question, I was not sure how much more we could really rule out. I am, in part, an ant biologist, so my thoughts turned to what we know about insect life, and I knew that much in the world of insects remains unknown. How much, though? How ignorant are we? The question of what we know and do not know clung to me. The next step in my nascent obsession with what we know about the world was simple. I began collecting newspaper articles about new species. Articles would, it seemed, come out almost every week. New monkey discovered, new phylum discovered, new spider, new rat, new porcupine, new whale, new relative of the giraffe, and on they appear. My drawer quickly filled, and this was just with big things. My own specialty is ants, but new ant never makes it into the paper. I have an ant named after